Whoop. Oh,
I'm back. Almost spilled my beer.
welcome back to part two. I got
Yeah.
my tea.
Um. So today I shall be mainly drinking Stella Artois, which is known in the UK as wife beater.
Wife beater.
But I have never beaten a wife ever. Never laid a finger on a wife, I would hasten to add. But this was lost property off the train.
Oh, excellent.
All the football fans go to the football matches via train, but they're not allowed to take them off the train. So the ones they don't drink, they leave behind.
Excellent.
Thank you, football fans.
I used to have that. I used to have that at the hotel I worked at. If people had one or two beers left, they'd leave them. But when you got 60 rooms, you'd have a good collection of beers every weekend.
Yeah, so I've got a couple of ciders as well, but cider sends me a bit loopy, so I don't tend to drink there.
Ooh.
I like to stay at those. But the Cat at Enville, that's fantastic.
The Cat?
And
Excellent.
they make their own beer. Well, they've got a brewery.
Okay.
And they make this one called ginger. Well, it's a beer. It's like a IPA type beer, but flavored with ginger. I think it's called ginger. Oh, it's bloody lovely.
It should be called Ginger Cat.
Yeah, it should be called Ginger Cat.
Yeah.
It's mainly only available in the winter, that one, but oh god,
yeah, cool.
Yeah, I really like it. Yeah, they do They do loads of different ones, seasonal ones as well, but that's my favourite. And they do good food as well. The Cat and the Red Line at Bobbington, excellent, all good in there.
No, I don't think I ever went in the Red Lion. I've been in the Cat, but never had food.
Oh, it's one of Dad and Wendy's favourite places these days. We go there quite a lot with family members and whatnot.
Yeah, very cool, very cool. Well, I'll be there for one at some point.
Yeah, they haven't got the tank in the back garden anymore.
Where?
They used to have a Sherman tank in the back garden for the kids to climb all over, but I think a kid must have fallen off, so they had to take it away.
At the Cat?
No, the Red Lion.
Oh, okay, I don't remember that.
Probably about 10 or 15 years ago, they took it away. It wasn't operational or anything.
No, I'm sure. Yeah, like all the Sherman tanks.
Yeah.
All right, we're waffling, aren't we, as usual? My belly looks fat in this. It's like, and it's not.
My belly doesn't look fat, and it is. See my chicken neck, though. So this is Gracie and Jay.
Hello, my name's Gracie, and this is my review of Bath. I've never been here before, probably would come again. Never brought my ex-boyfriend, brought my boyfriend though. Jay, what do you think of it all?
Yeah, I haven't been to Bath before. This is my first time in Bath. I'm enjoying it very much. It's a nice place, and I'll probably come again.
We'll get better.
Thank you very much, Gracie. That was a wonderfully in-depth report on the city of Bath.
Excellent. We'll have some more of those in the future.
Yeah, we'll play perhaps another one a little bit later on, but do you want to do the quiz first?
Sure. Shall I go first or should you go first? Anywho, I do have some questions for you. Who was the primary author of the Declaration of Independence?
The only one that's jumping out at me is the one that signed it really big, John Hancock, but I don't think it's him. No, it's coming to me. Was it Thomas Jefferson?
Yes, correct. Well done.
Yeah. No, I remember that now, yeah.
Okay.
Because he was ambassador to Britain, and he also did lots of experiments with electricity. He was a very intelligent man. Yeah, so I know it's come back to me now, Thomas Jefferson. But in America, people say, "Oh, just put your John Hancock on this," like meaning just sign this piece of paper.
Yeah.
And it's because he was the one that wrote it. When everybody else did nice little writing, he just did a massive, great John Hancock.
Yeah.
And so people now in America say, "Put your John Hancock on this," and that's why.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. All right, what was that question? What question was that? One.
That was the first question.
Question 2: the human body, which is the largest organ?
The largest organ is your skin.
Well done.
Yeah, you don't think of the skin as being an organ, but technically it is an organ.
It is. Literature.
Oh, God.
In Harry Potter, what is Harry Potter's owl's name?
Oh, yeah, it's coming. Never a great... Leslie would know this in a heartbeat. She is Harry Potter mad. Me, not so much, but I do know this. It is Hedwig.
Well done. I would have never known that.
Yeah.
Well done. 3 out of 3.
Yeah, Leslie's made me sit through Harry Potter a few times, the movies.
Yeah, they're good movies. I enjoy them.
Yeah, I don't think... What's his name is a very good actor.
Oh, well, I mean... Well, yeah, I don't know.
I know there were kids and all that, but... Yeah. Yeah, and Harry turned into a bit of a knobhead as well.
I can't say I've watched them more than... I've probably seen them through twice.
Yeah, I mean, they're very...
It's been a while.
I mean, they're cinematically very nice, and, you know, I don't mind watching them. It's just not my cup of tea, that's all. It's just me more than anything else.
Yeah, I think...
people love them.
It's too long to invest that much time in a movie that long these days.
Yeah.
Anyway, well done. You got 3 out of 3. Yeah.
Okie dokie. Okay, my turn then. So your questions are on the trilogy that is Back to the Future.
Okay.
Your specialist subject.
God.
First question. What is the brand name of the hoverboard?
Oh, I have no clue.
Come on.
No clue. I know it's hoverboard.
Well, okay, I'll give you a little clue then. Think of a very famous toy manufacturer.
Snap-on?
That's not a toy manufacturer.
I thought you said tool.
Toy.
Oh, Mattel or something? Honestly, I have no clue. No clue.
What did you just say then?
Mattel?
Mattel is the correct answer.
Wow. Yeah.
Yes. I'll give you half a point for that one.
No points. I had no clue.
Well, you said it, so... Okay, what was the name of the high school dance in the end of episode 1?
The Enchantment Under the Sea dance.
Correct. I thought you'd know that hoverboard one.
Yeah.
What is the first thing that Biff says to Marty in episode 2? No, I think it's episode 1. Sorry.
First thing he says to Marty.
Yeah.
What you looking at, kid?
Ooh, so close. The last word is not quite right.
What you looking at? He doesn't call him boy, does he?
No. Beavis' friend.
Butthead, yeah, of course. Yeah.
What
you looking at, Butthead?
Yeah, what are you looking at, Butthead? Yeah, I'm going to give you that one. Is that the third one? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
I did have a bonus question for you as well. You want that one?
Go ahead so I can redeem myself for the first one.
Okay. What is the nationality of the terrorists that shoot Doc?
Libyan.
Yes. Very good, yeah. Alright, so...
Alright, very good.
That's a win for me then.
Again, do we have a correction for last week?
Yes, I was just about to say,
even though you won.
It was technically a draw last week, wasn't it? Because there was a question I didn't get right, but for some reason I just claimed the win without as I am wanted to do. But technically it was a draw last week, but this week I won fair and square.
Let's watch a quick roving reporter.
Okay, so it's time for a little bit more roving reporters. This time it's myself, Leslie, and our friend Neil in Budapest, and we're drinking a beer called Dead Rabbit.
Roving reporters! Roving reporters! Roving reporters!
Hello. This is a review of Budapest. I've not been here before, but I'd definitely come back again. Warren?
I like Budapest. I've been here before, and I would come again.
Neil?
Yeah, Budapest. I've been here before. I've been here 10 times, and like Leslie, I think I'd come back because the Dead Rabbits. Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, we like Budapest.
There's a review of Budapest.
Roving reporters! Roving reporters! Roving reporters!
Excellent. So that was another episode of Roving Reporters. There'll be more of that next time. And if anybody wants to send a video in, we shall be more than happy to play it. Try and keep it in the same format. We don't want anything too exciting. We don't want to get overexcited over here in the bundle hole.
Roving reporters. Let's move on to On This Day in History. It is April 29th today, as of recording. Forgive me if it's 2 weeks from now when you see this, but it shouldn't be.
26, yeah. So on this day in 1945, Hitler gets married to Eva Braun.
Hitler got married?
Yeah, he got married to Eva Braun in his bunker, and then, I don't know how long afterwards, but not very long, they supposedly committed suicide. Some people say they escaped to Brazil, but who knows?
So, they weren't married, all the war, but, before they killed themselves, they married him?
No, just not long before. I don't know if she committed suicide, but... or whether... I think they took some poison, didn't they, or something, supposedly.
I mean, she must have been a bit nuts to, dating Hitler.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a good guy when he's at home.
He's a vegetarian and likes dogs.
Yeah, you see his paintings are lovely. His watercolours are so nice.
He's just misunderstood.
Yeah, perspective is everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
on the same
congratulations
day,
to Ava and Hitler, I guess. Adolf.
Well, I wouldn't have got him a gift, that's for sure.
No.
And on the same day, ironically, it was the liberation of Dachau concentration camp. I think the Americans did that one. The Russians did some of them, but I think the Americans did that one.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the episode of Band of Brothers where, oh God, it's harrowing.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was 10 times worse in real life.
Oh, yeah.
Leslie and I went to Krakow earlier last year, and we went to oh God, my memory's going. What's the famous
Auschwitz?
Oh God, never forget. Even now it's unbelievable. Yeah, to put up with. Yeah.
Anyway, so in 1770, Captain Cook arrived at Botany Bay.
Yeah, we're going to do an Australian, wouldn't we?
Yeah. Need to get my buddy on Des, talking about good friends.
Yeah. Get some. I would like to go to Australia, but have you seen the bloody spiders they've got there?
Yeah.
I mean, like big ass spiders.
Yeah. I don't fancy that much, but I mean, they have stuff here in America too that's pretty rough. They have black widow spiders here in Ohio.
Do they?
Apparently.
You know, well, they have was it the funnel web they have in Australia?
Probably.
And they have one that sits in the bottom of the swimming pool.
Ooh.
They're pretty deadly as well, apparently.
Yeah, no thanks. I mean, I had scorpions in my place when I lived in the Keys, you know.
Did you?
They'll put a nasty suck on you. You know.
I don't know what the exact statistic is, but out of the top 10 most poisonous snakes in the world, I think like 6 of them are in Australia.
Yeah, it's like 9.5 of them are Australian.
Yeah, I don't know what the number is, but the majority of them. Yeah.
I think, well, when I go to Australia, I'm going to visit my buddy Des, who runs a pest control business. That's what he does.
Oh, really? Does he have to deal with those big spiders?
Probably, yeah. We'll have to get him on to talk about it.
Yeah, I wonder if he's got some sort of like kind of special gun. Like, you wouldn't want to get near those, would you? I mean, you can't suck them up the vacuum like we do with the spiders here, but...
Yeah, no clue. I've seen ones where they catch them like with a mixing bowl, and it's as big as the bowl.
Yeah.
I hate those. But yeah, we'll have to get Des on, and he can talk about it and tell us what's involved in catching bugs in Australia.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, like I say, I don't mind crawling under the floors and normal sized spiders. I don't mind that, but not those. Oh no!
Yeah. Not ones that can hold your face.
Exactly. Yeah.
Not ones that are so hairy they have a ponytail.
Mind you, I have held a tarantula. The boys, the grandkids, had the animal man for their birthday.
Okay.
He brings all sorts of things in, and one of them was tarantulas. I mean, they were alright. Snakes are, as long as I know they're not poisonous, they're alright.
Yeah.
What was the worst thing was a cockroach. He had a cockroach that was that big.
Oh, yeah, they make you... Yeah. When I was working in the Keys once, I had to open up a manhole, and as you opened it up, it was like a cartoon, just like hundreds of them came over the lip and just ran everywhere, went up my legs, and I was like... And like, the guy I was working with, he was a few feet back as I lifted it up. And of course, he ran up my legs, he was just laughing so hard. And like... Yeah. It's which is a good segue into it's International Dancing Day. And I was like, cockroaches!
Now, I saw it was International Dance Day, and I had a little cursory look on the internet. It's not like disco dancing day. It's like ballet and waltzing and like classical dancing day. But I guess you could, if you wanted to, do what's that dance they do? That one the kids do these days?
I don't know. Yeah, Macarena. Yeah.
No, God, that's 20 years old, Macarena.
Yeah.
No, they do the one where their legs go one way and their arms go the other way, and they do, I don't know.
Yeah, river dance. That's 20 years old as well.
River dance.
That's just the legs going one way and the body just stays still.
The can.
That's one of the dances I can actually do is river dance. Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not very good. Just the legs.
Just the legs, yeah. It is International Day of the Zipper.
Or as the English would call it, the zip.
The zip, yeah.
Yeah.
The trouser fly zip was invented in 1937.
Yeah, it was buttons before that.
But the zipper was invented in 1830, apparently. Oh no, that was something else. I've written down.
1917, the actual patent for the zipper.
There you go.
1937 for the first trouser fly zip. But before that, it was buttons. And have you ever had a pair of Levi 501s?
Yeah,
what?
I only buy 501s and 505s, and 505s is the same cut as the 501s, but with a zip.
Yeah, I couldn't do with the buttons. No. Very annoying.
I like them.
Very. No, I don't. I like a zip.
Yeah, I've got both. I got both.
Talking of flies, when you go for a wee, right? Do you use your Y fronts properly?
I don't wear Y fronts.
Oh, well, not Y fronts, but I mean they've all got a little pouch that you open.
Yeah.
Do you use that properly, or do you just not bother with that?
When you say properly, what do you mean? What's properly? Because maybe I do, maybe I don't. I don't know what properly is.
Well, so there's an opening, isn't there? That isn't the leg hole or the top of the pouch.
Yes, the fly hole.
Yeah, a fly hole. Do you use the fly hole? Or
Yes.
do you just... Do you?
Yes. Sometimes, when I'm really dying to go, it takes me a second to get all the fly holes lined up.
Well, that's what I mean, yeah. I would have thought most people just... Oh, I'll just use the leg hole.
That would take that would take longer.
Anyway, I think that's sort of brought it to a natural conclusion, hasn't it?
Yes.
So I'm going to set you a challenge to come up with a very interesting sandwich of the week.
Okay, like right now?
No, for next episode.
Sandwich of the week. Okay.
Come up with an interesting sandwich of the week. Description, flavour, all of that stuff. Maybe even a picture.
Okay. Sandwich of the week.
I didn't get a chance to take one of my chicken Kiev one. I ate it too quick.
I think the sandwich of the week should always be a sandwich you make at home.
Oh yeah.
Can't go buy a sandwich.
You can mention other people's sandwiches in a roving reporter.
Absolutely.
But sandwich of the week is definitely homemade sandwiches.
Let's have one more roaming reporter.
Oh, okay.
And get out of here.
Okay, so this is the last one of the roving reporters for this episode. We will be having more, of course, in due course, but this one is my good friend Dean, and we are on a road trip, and this happens to be a place called the Hell Kettle Pub in Belgium.
Roving reporters. Roving reporters. Roving reporters.
Hello, this is a review of Belgium. We are at the Hell Kettle Pub in Belgium, and it's really nice, and they do good beer and food. What do you think, Dean?
Yeah, I've been to the Hell's Kettle once before, a little while ago, without my ex-wife. Really nice.
Do you think you'd like to go again?
Most definitely.
Excellent.